Hi everyone and welcome back to some more MotoGP 20 career mode here on this channel. This is part number 28 of my career walkthrough. Now in today's episode we go to Germany for Sachsenring, and this is going to be a really tough challenge. A very tight circuit, and we're going to have to do really well, especially on the setup and the free practices in the wet. Oh, this is not going to be easy. Also guys, it's a double upload day today because I didn't manage to get an episode out yesterday. We got 2 episodes today, so let's get straight into it. Right, so Nakashima's just put in a 128.0 and we're nowhere near that sort of pace at the moment, and that's one thing that's really annoyed me about this free practice session. I mean, I really struggle in the wet conditions and I really do need the development points, so we've got to try and put these tests in if we can and try and get the points. Just trying to just keep that tight through there. Oh, that wasn't bad, but really struggling to apply any power, especially at a tight angle. You just have to be so smooth on the throttle around here. Takes some getting used to. Again, just struggling to keep the front wheel down. Oh god, that was a little bit too much. And just keep this as tight as possible. So we're about half a second off the pace. And again, just trying to keep it steady through there. Lean it over, just keep this nice. Oh, that wasn't too bad, and this is where it gets tricky as you change direction. Just trying to push hard down the hill, and if we can nail this last corner, hopefully this time will be okay because we're only 0.2 off. Bulliger's just put in a 128.2. Come on, we need to do 2 laps of this as well. Just drop it into that final bend. Oh, we're going to run onto the curb, and that's going to kick the front wheel up. That's not what we wanted, but oh, we've managed to put in a 127.4, but we need to put in another lap now so we can get these points. Be hard on the brakes. Oh, got really wide there, but as long as we can get back on circuit and not crash. And again, just keep it smooth through here. Change direction. Oh, a little bit on! Oh, for God's sake. The times just seem to get quicker and quicker. Sam Lowe's has just put in a 127.2, and we haven't managed to do 2 laps in a row yet without crashing. And we're running out of time to put these tests in. And that's a little bit better. And, oh, that was it. Oh, 126.7. I will take that. That is the best lap that we've done so far. And we've been very careful as well. So, smooth and steady is the way to go. I was really good on the throttle on that lap as well. So let's see if we can put in a second lap. And we're up at sector 1 again. Oh, this is... Oh, bloody hell. Don't lose it, don't lose it. And again, just being smooth. At least the qualifying's in the dry. That's a positive. And just fighting with it through here. Again, just keep it as tight the curbs as possible, and we're down on the time now, but let's see if we can pick it up through these corners. Nah, that wasn't as good as the last lap, but if we can just get this development test out of the way, at least we know that's some points. And oh, teammate, oh, just for a minute then I thought yes, we had the fastest time of the session and Luke has beaten it. Let's be careful into this turn, let's keep it steady. Gently on the throttle again. Try and stay off the curbs. If we can nail this last corner, we might have a chance of getting close to that time. And just... No, don't fight with it, don't fight with it. And to the line. Are we going to beat it? Oh, I'm not sure. Right, slow it down. We just need one more lap. No, it's not going to stop. Oh, why did you do that? Oh, you idiot. We only need one more lap to complete that race simulation. Oh, how frustrating. And we're going to run out of time as well. Oh, you pain in the arse. So that means, and we were 9th fastest in that session as well. Oh, that was tough. They just got faster and faster and we just could not compete. Right, let's get into the qualifying. Right, so we've got to do both qualifying sessions. So let's see if we can start off with a decent time in Q1 and hopefully get into Q2. See how fast everyone is in the dry. This is where we're going to have to relearn because now we can push it a little bit better through the corners. Just try and keep that. Oh, we've gone really wide there. Just, oh God, bloody hell, not feeling these tyres. This is a little bit different. This is the only thing when you do nearly 30 odd minutes in the wet and then you go onto a dry circuit and it just feels completely different. You have to get used to it all over again, but you don't get much time in the qualifying. Only 15 minutes per session, so it's not even like you can make many adjustments either. So just trying to keep it steady through here. I think we're just a little bit off the pace. Oh, that was... God, he's fighting with the bike at the moment. Drive it down the hill. Oh, we're slightly up at sector 3. And we should be able to get out of Q1. Well, I'm hoping so anyway. I'll just keep that steady, 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 steady. And let's see if we can drop it nicely into this corner. And just keep it steady. Don't accelerate. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. When you start fighting with it and across the line. So that is our first time, a 1:23.4. But is that going to be quick enough? Probably not. So let's go on one more lap. Oh, be careful. Right, so that is the end of Q1, and we managed to take the second fastest time with that time we put in right at the beginning of the session. But we're definitely going to have to find a little bit more time because the times in Q2 aren't going to be a hell of a lot quicker. So we're going to have to really push, and I was finding it very, very challenging. Right, so here we go with our first attempt to put in a lap in this session. So we're going to have to find some extra time in this one. I think the time's going to be in the 1:22s or the 1:21s. Managed to get into this session with a 1:23.1, but I really don't think that's going to be quick enough. And just keep it tight, and try not to fight with the bike. And oh, that really slows you down. Trying to keep these lines as tight as possible. That wasn't too bad. You can't full power the bike around these corners. You've got to just sort of get up to speed and just hold it there, and as soon as you can power it. But again, that wasn't too bad. We need a good smooth line through these corners, and that wasn't too bad. And again, change direction, drive it down the hill. If we can get a better slipstream of this bike in front, we might be able to get a good time here. We're just down on sector 3. But we seem to be a little bit quicker than the AI on the final corner. That's where I seem to find a little bit of time. Oh, God, almost went straight. Oh, bloody back went up then. Almost went straight into the back of him. And keep it down, keep it down. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Oh, 1:22.8. Oh, that is our best time so far. But I reckon I can go a little bit quicker. At this moment in time, we're still sitting in pole position, and there's still plenty of time to go in the session, but I thought I'd quickly run through all the setup changes that I've made. I did promise at the start of the walkthrough I'd do that in the videos if I made significant changes, which I have today. Find this circuit very challenging. You have to make adjustments. You can't go with a default setup around here. You're not going to be very quick. And I still think the times are going to get a little bit quicker, so I might drop down the order. I might have to go out and do another lap. But yeah, those are all the settings I'm using. Feel free to try them for yourself, and I will see you at the end of the session. Right, lucky enough, guys, I didn't really have to put another lap in. The times didn't get much quicker, but it was very, very close. As you can see, Schrotter almost took pole. I was surprised because I thought once I put that time in, they would get into the 1:21s. But like I said, if you put a time in at the start of the session, for some reason, they don't really beat it that very often if you put a decent time in. But anyway, let's get into today's race.
Hello and welcome to the Sachsenring circuit. The waiting is finally over. The German Moto2 race will be starting in just a few minutes. As you can tell from the footage, we're broadcasting from the track. We're looking forward to great weather for the race.
Right, so here we go with today's race in Germany around the Sachsenring. I've gone with a hard front and a hard rear. And I cannot believe some of the other riders are going for mediums and softs. When I did the development test, all the information gave me that the mediums weren't good enough. So let's see how it pans out for them. And it's going to be very challenging for me on the hards from the start. So this is going to be a difficult one. Let's see if we can get a half-decent start. And off we go. That wasn't too bad. Managed to control the front wheel for once, and we've actually got away pretty quickly. Right, slow it down. And there's been a crash already on the straight. Oh my God, really? Oh, just keep it down. And Nagashima's gone down as well. And he was pretty quick in the qualifying. Right, just keep it steady. We're not going to have as much grip. Oh no, these tyres are going to be a little bit harder to manage at first. And oh, someone else has gone down as well. Just trying to hold it into this turn. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh, Remy Gardner, where the hell were you going? Almost got completely wiped out there. That was so close. And now we've got someone coming up the inside. Oh, it's Baldassarri's trying to come up the inside. Just trying to hold his lines. These tyres do not feel very good from the start. We need to get some laps underneath our belt before we can really start pushing. And we're managing to hold the lead. But Gardner, what the hell was he doing? We're definitely going to have to look at some of the replays at the end of the race. Right, let's keep that tight. This hasn't been the worst start. And this final corner, we've been really good at the final corner. And oh, no, 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 no! Oh, just dropped in. Just completely oversteered into that last corner. And that could have been really, really costly. Luckily, I got away with that. And hold on the brakes. And we need to get... And oh, bloody hell, who was that? I think that was Baldassarri. He almost went straight into the back of me then. And they really are so aggressive in the turns. You've got to be so careful. And again, just not feeling... These tyres are as grippy at the moment. Oh, I just can't really power. Just going to keep them smooth. Keep those tight lines. And just try to... Oh, again, just can't accelerate like I would when I was on the softs. But hopefully, once we get 3 or 4 laps in, oh God, we're under pressure. Is that, I think it's Luca Marini that's behind us. Our own teammate is going to put us under pressure. And just keep those, so bloody hell, don't lose it here. Again, just not being able to put the power down on the hards. And most others are on softs and mediums, so they probably really being able to push on their tyres at the moment. And I'm not having as much luck at the moment, just being able to squeeze it on. And final corner, let's be a little bit better this time. Keep it steady, keep it steady, keep it steady. That wasn't too bad. Stick it in power 2. And we've just managed to edge away, but my teammate is hot on my tail. And I'll tell you what, he's going to put me under some serious pressure in this race. And we always seem to have really good races with our teammate at the moment in this career. He's been pushing us all the way. And just trying to keep that tight again. Just slowly put the power on. And just managed to just keep that okay. Again. And can we get to the end in one piece? Really don't want to crash out round here. But I think what I'm going to do, if I do crash, I'll just end the race and retire. We probably end up being in bits anyway, so just oh, that was a risk through there, really pushing the limits. And again, just keep that as tight as possible. Oh, that was nicely done. This is definitely going to be one of our best laps, and I'm starting to feel these tyres are starting to bed in, which is good. And we just managed to just pull away slightly. We need to be consistent. And that's nicely done. Right, final corner again. Try and keep this smooth. You want to just keep the bike steady through here. That is not bad. That's definitely slightly quicker, but still not at the pace that the qualifying was, so I can expect the time's going to get a little bit quicker than that as the race goes on. And there's such a big difference to the way the soft tyres feel to the hard, I must admit. I keep on choosing the hard because I just don't feel that the mediums will last in an entire race, but I'm just going to have to do more practice, because I'm pretty sure you can probably make the mediums last, but it's just the way that I ride, I suppose. I'm really hard on the tyres. And this circuit, really, you do literally go on the curbs, so you do chew up the tyres quite quickly. And again, just trying to get those tight lines. Back up the hill. Keep that tight. And again, we're doing okay, coming towards the end of lap 4. And there's still 3 laps to go. And we're still trying to pull away from our teammates. But I guarantee you, Marini will come very strong towards the end. I guarantee it. Right, keep it tight, keep it tight, keep it tight, keep it tight. And try and keep that front wheel down. It's just keeping that front wheel down. If I could do that, I think I would literally take half a second off the time. It just slows you down so much. Right, be careful on this first corner. We came off there a couple of times. And just slowly up the throttle. Again, getting better at controlling that through there. And they're definitely faster, the first two sectors. That's where, in the qualifying sessions, that I was losing a lot of time. And be careful. Don't want to overdo it. And again, just hesitating slightly. Just trying to, and I can hear Marini. My teammate is not far behind me now. He is catching. Come on, no, 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 oh God, I've just overrun it there. Just braked a little bit too late. Oh, scrape my head on the side there. Oh my God, what are you doing? I swear I just scraped my head on the barrier there. Oh, we're definitely going to have a look at that at the replay. Bloody hell, that was the closest. Surprised I didn't come off. Really pushing the limits here. Come on, 2 more laps to go. And again, just getting that front wheel up. We don't want to be doing that. And we have dropped off a little bit of the pace. And Luca Marini is starting to close in on us now. Is he going to give us some grief on these final 2 laps? Pretty sure he will. Just keep it controlled through there. God, we're still bloody freeze glitches. Why does this game do that? So annoying. It just freezes split seconds. When you're on the corner, it throws you out completely. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. He is literally right behind me. This is going to be a close finish. Oh, just keep it tight, keep it tight, keep it tight. And just keep it steady through here. Oh, just overrun it onto the curb there. Just feeling the tyres go off slightly. How are they still managing to keep the pace up on mediums? I've got no idea. He is 0.2 behind. It is going to be very tight on this last lap. Got to nail this final corner. Need a little bit of breathing space going into the final lap. Come on, keep it smooth, keep it smooth. And that wasn't too bad. Final lap. And if we can win this, oh, it was all down to the start. I think that crash by Gardner must have sort of wiped out. He might have taken out a couple of riders, and that slowed them all down, gave me a chance to get away. So I don't think it would have been an easy ride if that hadn't happened. But we're going to take a look at all the replays at the end of the race, so provided we don't muck it up here. Just trying to keep that tight as possible. Come on, half a lap to go. Muck it up through here, giving Luca Marini any chance to get it. Oh, be careful, be careful, be careful. Let's not throw it away now. And that's not too bad. Back down the hill. And it's looking good. Right, so final 2 corners. Just keep that as tight as possible. Power down. And final corner. Drop it nicely in and power it back up the hill. And we're going to take a win in Germany. Oh my dear Lord, that was intense. Just trying to keep that going. It's so easy to make a mistake on that circuit, but we're definitely going to have to look at some of those replays because there was quite a few incidents at the start. Right, let's have a look at the start of the race. Now, this was one of the best starts I've had in Moto2. So controlled, managed to keep that front wheel down, got into that first corner, and this section I was really slow around, and it really did help the start of my race. And also, there was quite a few crashes, and what I didn't realise, because I was focusing on the one that happened with Gardner, there was actually a couple of crashes before that, which we will look at on the replays. But we're going to focus on Gardner for now because he was right behind me. And see, as you can see, there all the crashes. But Gardner comes around this corner and clips the curb, and that's when he went into me. Right, so here we are having a look at this crash on board with Gardner. Now, he starts really, really well. He squeezes past Schrotter here, but he just makes a mistake on this corner. Goes a little bit wider out, and he makes contact with Schrotter on this turn. As you can see, a bit of contact there. And then he tries to drive it nicely around this corner, but he takes it too sharply, gets on the curb, crashes, and also takes Schrotter out in the process. Right, so here we are on board with Schrotter, and this is what happens. He runs into the back of Gardner, and then then there's a crash behind him, and he takes a little bit of a wider line, thinking that he's going to avoid anything else happening. But what he doesn't realise is Gardner goes across the circuit and takes him out as well. Right, now we're looking at a crash that happened at the start of the race, and look at this. He runs straight into the back of someone. That is insane. And there was a couple of crashes like this. Right, so this is another crash that happened at the start, and someone came flying in this turn and wipes out another rider here. There you go, see you later, and his race is over. Right, so here we are looking at that mistake I made on the final corner of the first lap. Luckily, I got away with that. That was just insane. Right, now we're having a look at that moment when I grazed my head on the barrier. This was so close. As I go round, look at that, just grazed my head. And as we just rewind, you can see how close that was, how I didn't crash. So we're going in a different camera view, so you can see exactly how close I got to almost taking my own head off. Look at that, unbelievable. And that was the luckiest moment. Right, so that is the end of the race. Let's have a look at the standings. And where did... Oh, so Baldassarre came 6th. And there was quite a few that dropped a lot of points. Oh, Luti was in 14th. Who else crashed? I think. Oh, Marco crashed. Della Porta and Gardner, obviously. So there was some drop points, and that's put us 64 points in the lead of the championship. Baldassarre is still ahead of Marco with Luca in 4th. Obviously, we're flying away with the team championship, because all the riders in this team seem to pick up decent points, which is always a bonus. But we managed to get another win, and sometimes it's just about staying out of all that mayhem. I mean, if a Gardner had taken me out then, that would have been race over for us. Simple as that. And you know, there's nothing you can do about it. It happens in MotoGP and, well, Moto2, Moto3 all the time. You look forward to the race, you qualify well, your preparation's brilliant, get into the race, and someone makes a mistake and ends up ruining your race as well. But the only positive, I think we managed to get all the development points as well. Let's have a look, because we did crash out on that 5th lap. Is it still going to give us the other laps? I'm not sure, because I didn't actually... Sometimes if you don't actually go finish the actual lap, it doesn't give you the other laps. So fingers crossed. But in the next episode, where are we going in the next episode? It's Assen, I think. Assen. Oh, that's good. No, we didn't give it. Not passed. Oh, bugger. That's going to cost us a bit. We needed those development points. We need more power. So yes, it's Assen next in the Netherlands. That's going to be a very, very tough circuit. And I think nearly every time I go around that circuit, in the either Moto2 and MotoGP in previous games, it's always rained. So I'm expecting it to rain for that one. We still haven't got enough points to do the next upgrade on the engine. We haven't got enough for the frame. So this is why we need to do the development tests. It is so important, and that one's got 7 weeks remaining still, but we can speed that up slightly because none of the staff are working on anything else. Anyway guys, please don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe, and share the video if you can. It's really important for a small channel, and I will see you very, very soon. I'm going to try and put another video out today. I did say I'd try and do a double upload for Friday, so please check the next video out. It's going to be in Assen. It's probably going to be a really tough test because I guarantee it'll rain, and I will see you very, very soon. Thank you and goodbye.